Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun it is to ride in a horse and sleigh.
Hello, everyone. How does everyone like the music? Gets us in the mood, right? It sure doesn't feel like Christmas, that's for sure. In a way it does, in a way it doesn't. All right, so with that said, hello everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. I've got us a new case. We ain't going to do it today, but I am going to preview it to you guys because I think you're going to really, really get into this one. So I got a little bit of footage about it. We'll wait for some more people to come in because a lot of times they'll ask for an update. So I'll just wait a little bit. Merry Christmas, Jody. Merry Christmas, Jessica, Jesse, Vicky. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. It's sunshine here and warm, so it doesn't even feel like Christmas here. But it is what it is. I'm trying to see. We're supposed to get it. It's 61 degrees here right now, Fahrenheit. And so it doesn't look like there'll be any snow. It's supposed to be 63 tomorrow on Christmas. So sunny and warm. How is everyone today? Jessica been AWOL. My internet has been playing something. Well, I love you, Stacy Love. I would trade you this snow. You got snow, Angelina? Where you're at? Where you at? Just curious. Because I'll take the snow. I like it. I like snow, especially on Christmas. 69 Fahrenheit here in the West. Ooh, 61 here in the Kentucky. A lot of times we get snow. Sometimes we don't. Around here, they say if you don't like the weather, stick around, it'll change. And that is the truth. But I do have us a new case, and I think you guys are really, really, really going to like this one. Now, just to let you guys know, I do have a ham in the oven, so I might have to get up and go get it out here in a little bit, just so you know. But we'll see about that. But I'm going to show you guys this new one that we're going to go over, and I think you're going to like this one. So let me find it here.
And police across the country are searching for two missing children from Rexburg, Idaho. They may be in serious danger. 7-year-old Joshua Vallow and 17-year-old Tylee Ryan have been missing since September. Their newlywed parents have been on the run for the past month.
Fox 13's Adam Herbets has been following the case. He has a look at how this developing story has played out so far.
Well, John Kelly, as this case develops, we expect there will be more points to add to this timeline, but this is what we know so far. Let's start July 11th, 2019. At this point, the kids were doing well, but they witnessed the death of their father, Charles Vallow, in Chandler, Arizona. He was shot and killed by Lori Vallow's brother, a man named Alex Cox. Alex said the shooting was in self-defense, but the case is still under investigation.
This incident started with an argument, a family argument.
Fast forward now to September 23rd. This is the last time anyone reported seeing the children, JJ and Tylee, at school in Rexburg, Idaho, but nobody reported them missing until about 2 months later. We'll get to that in a little bit, but first let's talk about Chad Daybell's wife, Tammy. Her dad tells me she was alive and well on October 4th. She drove down from Rexburg to visit her parents in Springville, Utah. But 2 weeks later, on October 19th, the parents got a call from Chad saying Tammy went to bed coughing and never woke up. At the time, doctors said she died from natural causes at the age of 49. Within 2 weeks of Tammy's death, Chad married Lori Vallow, who, as you remember, has been a widow now for about 3 months. On November 26th, family members started to get concerned. They hadn't heard from the kids, JJ or Tylee. They asked for a welfare check, and police said the newlyweds lied about the children's location.
We've gotten pretty much the runaround.
I don't know what happened to those kids. I know that there's people who do, and they're not talking.
You used the word cult.
What do you mean by that?
Their focus is just so much on the end of the world and, this idea that it's coming.
The next day, Rexburg police served a search warrant. They found out Chad and Lori left their home abruptly, so they called in the FBI.
If I could say anything to them, I would just say, tell the truth,
At this point, police determined the death of Chad's wife, Tammy Daybell, may be suspicious. So on December 11th, they went to her gravesite in Springville and exhumed her body for further testing. The day after that, Lori Vallow's brother, Alex Cox, died in Gilbert, Arizona. Remember, this is the same man who shot and killed her husband back in July, and police are not releasing any details about his death. Again, the whereabouts of the two children are still unknown.
I don't care where they're at. We'll go get them. But just let us know where they're at.
Reporting in studio, Adam Herbets, Fox 13 News, Utah.
In a statement to East Idaho News, an attorney for Chad and Lori had to say this, quote, Chad Daybell was a loving husband and has the support of his children in this matter. Lori Daybell is a devoted mother and resents assertions to the contrary. We look forward to addressing the allegations once they have moved beyond speculation and rumor.
FBI and
So, what do you guys think about that one? That's the one we're going to go over next. Not today. We're celebrating Christmas today, so we're not going to go over a case today, but that's the next one. Now, before I forget, I almost forgot. Hello, everyone. Hello, Abby, Sarah, Dana, Miss Texas. How are you guys doing? Now, before I forget, I almost forgot about this. In the description of this video, all my links that I usually have up for my Patreon, PayPal, all that. Below that, there's an Amazon link. If you guys want to check that out, I linked it to my description. It is a Amazon wish list for Silas and the baby and I guess the 11-year-old girl. They made them a wish list for Christmas. I know it's right at the end of it, but if you guys are interested in looking at the wish list and seeing what they want, if you could help them out, I did link that in the description of my video, just so you guys know. It's the bottom link. I separated it away from all the usual stuff. It's really easy to find. Let's see, when you show more, it's down there at the bottom. It says www.amazon.com. That one, that is the one that links to the kids' Amazon wish list. Now, this new case we're going to be going over, Kelly, she's always bringing me these cases, and but this will be the one we'll be going over. That, and there is a lot. If you guys want to research on this case before we go over it, you need to do it. It says Critical K and her crew set it up for your information. Make sure. Okay, so the Critical K's channel, this is a credit to her. She's the one that set up this Amazon link for the children for like a wish list for Christmas. Now, I know it is Christmas Eve, but I didn't know about it until last night. Somebody emailed it to me, so I wanted to link that to my description. Now, this other case, if you're wanting to read up on it or anything before we cover it, which we will start covering it Thursday, tomorrow is Christmas, so we won't cover any cases today or tomorrow. We're just going to have a little get together. We're all going to talk. If there's anybody going through anything where they're lonely today, anything like that, we'll talk about anything like that. A lot of people are alone on Christmas Eve, and you don't have to be. There's people that want to spend it with you, me for one. And just so you know, so on Thursday, start researching this case. Just type in Eastern Idaho, and the guy's name is Chad Daybell. And then it'll bring up all the information about the kids. You know, his wife died. They first said it was natural causes. Now they've exhumed her. He then got married really quickly to this new woman, which she hadn't been a widow that long, a couple, 3 months. Her husband had been shot and killed by her brother out of self-defense. There's just so many twists and turns in this case, and now the two kids are missing. They haven't been seen since September. I think they're half brother and sister. They're the kids of the mother in this case. And I believe they have two different dads. I'm not sure of that. I just think that because their last names are different. So I don't know that. It's Dayb as in boy, ELL, Chad Daybell. So check it out. I think there's so many twists and turns in this case. And I mean, it's like driving down a road that's shaped like an 8. There's that many twists and turns in it. The boy in the case is, oh, hello, Pat. Nice to see you here. You're alone for Christmas? Well, you're not now. You're with us. You're with the Moxley Familia. So hopefully the kids are safe. There's a lot of information of like where could they be? I mean, how do two kids just go missing? They don't. Somebody makes them disappear, and obviously, guys, I do have a ham in the oven. So if I get up here in a few minutes, when you hear a beeping, I've got to get my ham out of the oven. Right now, today, it's just me, my son, and his girlfriend here. My daughter went to her mom's house for Christmas. So it's just me, my son, and his girlfriend here today. But we are going to eat some ham and some mashed potatoes and some stuffing and things like that. So pretty good. Ham's always good, especially it's that glazed ham where you mix the glaze up and you put it on top of the ham. It's really, really good. I could eat a whole ham by myself probably. I probably won't, but I could. But check out this case, guys. We will start going over it Thursday. Also, to let you guys know, baby Margot is back home with her dad, Shane. So they were reunited before Christmas, which is always a good thing. Poor little baby Margot, even as young as she is, she's been through so much. And it's heartbreaking. So thank God, at least on Christmas, she's home with family. And she can spend it with them and not in foster care. Like I said, for you late people coming in late, there is a link in the description for a wish list for the kids, for Shane's kids. I'm assuming it's all 3 of them. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just linked it to my description. Critical K and her channel put all this together, so credit to them for that. But it is linked to my description. Now, is there anything anybody wants to talk about? Or y'all want to listen to Christmas music? Or what do you want to do? It's up to you guys. Margot is home safe. Yes, she is. And see, I do have some pictures, but I don't have them on my laptop yet. Brian, gifts are for the 3 kids and Shane. Okay, so Captain of My Soul says the gifts are for the 3 kids and for Shane. So if you just click on that Amazon wish list in my description, it will take you to the wish list for those. I am going to check it out, and I am going to do what I can. I just haven't yet, just so you guys know. Times are tough right now. It is Christmas, but, you know, there's always somebody that has it worse than me, and I just want to help them. I really do. Can put names of case in our group, please. I'll give you the name of the guy. Now, this is in Idaho. This is the case we're going to go over. It's in Idaho, and the guy's name is Chad Daybell. Let me put this up for you guys. If you guys do all the research you can, that way when we go over it Thursday, we'll all have some information about it. Hello, Mel. I didn't even see you come in. How are you this Christmas Eve? You might have to come on with me, and we'll do a Christmas Eve special. So kind of you, bro. Nice to be nice. Hello, Abby. You're a very kind person yourself. You know that, and I know that, and everyone here knows that. So you are too. But thank you for saying that. That's really kind. Another thing I want to go over, this just really irritates me. I hate talking about him, but Armchair Detective, he gets on there ranting and raving, talking about how the reason people do parodies of him and attack him supposedly and incite hate on him, which is not true, is because he's close to solving the case. He's not. Sorry, he's not, guys. Me and someone was talking about it yesterday. It's almost like he has become obsessed with the Watts case where he just can't let it go. So I don't know. Why do you not have baubles in your beard? Because the person, and I'm not going to name anyone, that said they would send them to me, I haven't got them yet. So thanks a lot, Mel. I just didn't get them in. So I don't know where you can go buy stuff for your beard. And I'm definitely not going to Walmart right now because Walmart closes one day a year, and that's Christmas. And they close at 6 p.m. Christmas Eve. And they don't open back up till 6 a.m. the day after Christmas. So I'm not going anywhere near Walmart with an hour to go before they close. Violet Pink Bubblegum says it's the money he won't drop. Yeah, and you know, guys, when he goes on them rants, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have, is when he goes on one of his rants is when people really start dropping the super chat on him. I don't know why that is, and I think he realizes it too, and that's why he does it. Because he'll go on a big rant, and then boom, the super chats will like, I need support. I need support for this case. This is all I do. This is my full-time job. And of course, the other night, there's the speculation is that Frank Rusek sent him another message that said, "Are you done making enough money off of my family yet?" Now, people that were in the chat says if you clicked on Frank's picture, it took you to Frank's channel, leading me to believe that that did come from Frank Rusek's channel. And basically the next day is when he had his big rant saying nobody's going to make him stop talking. He basically, what he wants you to do, guys, I'll just tell you the truth because I'm going to tell you the truth, is he wants Frank to come on his live and tell him to stop talking about the case because he knows if he has Frank in his live, it will bring him in the money, and that's why he's doing it. He flips and flops. He was with Sherilyn Cadle. At first, he said, don't buy her book. Do not buy her book, blah, blah, blah. Then he told everybody to buy her book, and now that she's been accused of plagiarism, now he wants to be back on the fence where he doesn't really know. Larney, bye. Merry Christmas to you. All the love, and I hope you get lots of presents. But he switched. Yeah, as I did notice that too. As soon as Frank Rusek made that comment, he switched off the case just like that over to the Heidi Burchard case. Yeah, it sickens me to see. You know, they say, "Oh, we love the Ruseks. All we do is have respect for them," and then when they're possibly in the room, they treat them nothing but with disrespect. It's unbelievable. He says, "All I want for your is justice for your daughter." I don't know if he knows this or not, but justice has been served. Chris Watts is serving 5 life sentences plus however many years. It's not going to matter. He's not going to get past the 5 life sentences anyway. I'm doing good, friend. How about yourself? He needs the money. He's a big gambler. Yeah, I liked old James Bogart's video where he dimmed the lights and you could actually see the card table. And, you know, he was doing this. He was talking to his subs. He was acting like he was reading notes he had made, but he was playing poker. You could see it. Go watch James Bogart's video if you don't believe me. You can see in the reflection of his lenses the card table and the cards and everything like that. So he got the maximum of the maximum. So was Frank asked, Soul Diversity, Frank Rusek said, "Have you not made enough money off of my family yet?" That was his comment to AD. So, but go watch James Bogart's video. He dims it down. I mean, it's perfect the way you can see. There are so many cases out there, guys, that like I'll go around researching cases and stuff of what we can go over next. And there's so many. And he says, how come I'm the only one that's being told to shut up? You're not the only one being told to shut up. He has asked everyone to please stop talking about this case. He says the conspiracy theories and things like this it's hurting his family and his heart, and he's asking people to stop. And it seems like you're the one that just continuously goes every day with these off the wall, out from where you pull them, I have no idea, theories that comes from who knows where. The Lexus wasn't there. Yes, it was. It couldn't have got back in the garage by itself without. They couldn't have drove it in the back of the garage. Impossible. So a lot of the stuff you say, oh, these are new clues. No, they're not. Just let it go, man. It's hurting this family that you supposedly care so much about. So stop. He won't cover crimes here in the UK as he would probably be sued. Sticks to USA as international lawyers are so expensive. Very good. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys seen this, but me and Jody was talking about this and we had a good laugh about it. He said he went to the doctor about his throat because he had his throat had been hurting for like 4 weeks. They said it wasn't anything where he needed any antibiotics or anything. So they was going to bring him in for a test, and the doctor said, well, I want to get to the bottom of this. Are you under any stress or anything like that? And he's like, this is all Scott. He said, yeah, I'm under a lot of stress. He said, I get these emails all day and all night from all these haters. And then the doctor's probably looking at him like he was crazy. He's like, what do you mean all these haters? He's like, and this is just truth. He's like, oh, I'm really famous in the United States. And I get all these emails about this case I'm working on. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I wonder what the doctor thinks while he's going over this. I've said 1,000 times in his chat or comments, according to the people that actually have a voice, the family, Shanann, has been vindicated with the imprisonment forever of Chris Watts. Very good point. And also, what was it? I was going to say something else. And I forgot what I was going to say now. I'll have something on my mind and then I'll read a comment and I'll forget what I was going to say. But it's just unbelievable. And he says he tells his subs, and they believe everything he say. They're like, "Oh, AD, we can't believe you've seen this. Thank God you've seen this. The FBI needs to contact you." Really? No, they don't. Because he's not solving the case, and these people actually believe that he is solving this case. Thank you, Karen. That's awfully nice of you on Christmas Eve. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. I do appreciate it. Merry Christmas Eve to you as well, and I'm glad you love the channel. Thank you. Let's see. He has diarrhea of the mouth. Yeah, I said that too. I said that's why his throat's sore, because he has diarrhea of the mouth. But then he also said towards the end of, hold on, guys, there's my ham. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I just had to go pull it out of the oven. Gotta let it cool off now. It's a big 10-pound ham, but my son, trust me, he can eat like you wouldn't believe. So anyway, I was trying to think about what I was going to say because I really wanted to tell you guys that it's something to do with AD in this case, but it's just unbelievable. My brown sugar ham is going in crock pot. That's what mine is. It's one of those brown, the glaze you make for it comes with a little pack. And you mixed Little Books. Maureen has left. I think she started her own channel. If you go to my Facebook page, True Crime Files, and you can see all the posts I put in there about the big falling out they've had over there with the mods and the admins and stuff like that. Please try not to use full names. YouTube can remove the comments. That's another thing. Like, you'll notice if you go to someone else's channel and you leave a comment and it has a word in it, if this word is on the radar of the bots that YouTube's using, some sort of algorithms or something like that, it will pull your comment down. So you got to be careful what you say on YouTube anymore, because a lot of people sometimes think the mods are pulling stuff down, and it'll actually be the YouTube bots, because they will pull down certain words. Yeah, Handbrake. Ham is really good, isn't it? Ham's always good. And let's see here. And I know sometimes even me, I slip up and say things that, like a full name or something, and I'm like, I shouldn't have said that. But anyways, enough of that. Enough with ID. I started to come on and do armpit for you guys today, but I didn't know if you would like that on Christmas Eve or not, so I just came on as brawn. So anyways, maybe I'll do armpit tomorrow morning or something, because I've gotten a lot of material this week. About missed that one. Thank you, Diane. That's very nice. I'm getting a red car, a yoga mat, crystals, and seeds to grow bushes from Santa. Well, I will tell you this. I have been known to arrest a bush or two, and also beat a bush or two up, if you know what I mean. I'm just kidding. But if you go back and watch some of my parodies, I have arrested a bush in the past. And I also did some waterboarding of this bush. You can go back and watch the parodies of it. But trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, Barky Gecko, thank you. That's very kind of you. Merry Christmas Day from Australia. Well, thank you, Barking Gecko. That's very kind of you. It is still Christmas Eve. Also, no, Mel, I got it. I put it up there for a minute, unless it was a sticker. If you send a Super Chat sticker in StreamYards, I don't see them. So if you do a sticker, I don't see it, so I apologize. If you send a sticker and I don't put it up, I just don't see it in StreamYard, so I apologize to you for that. Okay, Mel says I missed one. I want to go back and get it. Was it a sticker, Mel? Because if it's a sticker, I can't see them. Let's do armpit Xmas songs. Yeah, Margot is back with Shane. She is back home with family. And just so you know, I see there's new people coming in with their comments. In the description of my video, there is a link. It's the bottom link. It's an Amazon.com link. That is a Christmas wish list for Shane and the kids, put together, I think, by Critical K, her channel. So credit to her for that. And also go look in my description if you're interested in looking at the Amazon wish list for the kids. Let's see here if there's anything else. 133 people. That's a lot of people for a Christmas Eve show. But 43 likes. So please, if you don't mind, hit that like button for me if you don't mind, or hit the dislike button. Either way, I really want to know what you guys think of the lives. It's Christmas here already in New Zealand. First country to see the new day. Oh, that's cool. Nice, cool, pretty cool to know that, Cheyenne. Thank you for that. I really didn't know that information. So New Zealand is the first country. Is that? I mean, I know in the world, but like New Zealand is the what is the country that's actually first to see Christmas Day? Like time wise, what country would that be? Merry Christmas, kind heaven. Nice to have you in tonight. Let's see, Gabble the Rebel. Hello. I know you wasn't talking to me when you say Jessica High, but hello. Hello, Barbara Eddie. Jays for Justice. Is that who put the Amazon and wish list together. I was told it was Critical K. Whoever put it together. The link is, oh, that's something we could do. Let me go to NORAD and let's track Santa and see where he's at right now. That's a good idea. I'm glad someone said that. Give me just a minute. We'll see where Santa's at right now. NORAD Santa Tracker. Oh, we're going to be able to see live where Santa Claus is. Oh, there he goes. This is pretty cool, guys. Check that out. Oh, how cool is that? You couldn't do anything like that when I was a kid, I'll tell you that. So here we are on Brian Moxley's Christmas Eve Live, and we are tracking Santa on NORAD. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. And who would have thought when I was a kid that I would have a YouTube show on YouTube and I would be tracking Santa on NORAD? If you would have told me that when I was riding my bike as a kid, I would have said, you're crazy as hell. But here we are. Imagine that. Here we are. So I'm trying to see. The North American Aerospace Defense Command is tracking Santa as he makes his Christmas Eve journey across the globe. So it doesn't really say where he's at right this minute. But as you can see, there he is. So that's absolute proof that Santa Claus is running right now as we speak. So anyone that says Santa Claus is not real, here is the absolute proof. Near 10 p.m. here in Ireland. It is almost 5 p.m. here in Kentucky. All right, so we'll check back with Santa later. So there we see Santa is making his way across the globe on this Christmas Eve to deliver presents to all the good little boys and girls for the year. He does make a list and he checks it twice. He does find out who's naughty and nice. So any kids, I know you're not supposed to be on here if you're under 13, but if you've snuck in, he is making his rounds, just so you guys know that. And Gebel the Rebel, I think we need to give a shout out to Rudolph, because thankfully his nose is lit up bright in red to lead the way for Santa Claus to see. Just a little story I'll share with you guys. Some of you like my stories. Some of you tell me they're boring, but I will share one with you. I can remember when I was a kid, my dad would always tell all of us that Santa ran early in our neighborhood because he had to get all over the world. Well, so what we would do is about 7 or 8 o'clock, my dad and mom would send us upstairs into our bedrooms. And it would be because Santa was getting ready to run and we couldn't be down there when he ran or he wouldn't, come. So we went upstairs to our bedroom and we was always trying to listen and hear if we could hear Santa land on our roof. So I need to behave. You have me on one again. Oh, okay. So anyways, we would always try to hear Santa landing on our roof. Well, every time when the presents were put there, obviously by Santa Claus, my dad would come running up the stairs and he would act like he had caught Santa going out the chimney, and we would all run over there and try to help my dad catch Santa Claus. But of course, we never caught him. And every year, we always tried to catch Santa Claus with my dad. He would come running up the steps. And my dad passed away in 1997. And that's just some childhood memories to share with you guys. I didn't get them anything, Sherry. They've been bad this year. They got too much, believe me. But So that's just some good memories. You think back on things you happened as a child. And then that gets me thinking about poor little Silas tonight, 6 years old, missing his mom. He has to be. And it just bothers me real bad. It does. Crystal says but let's not get the mood down, because this is about Christmas and good memories, and there will be good memories. This year might not be so good, but there will be more. And my kids are teens now and don't want to open gifts. What? Do what? We'll send those gifts over here. I'll open them for them. Oh, anyways, I always liked I was talking to Jody the other day, and we was talking about Little House on the Prairie. That was a show we watched a lot growing up. And the Christmas episodes of Little House on the Prairie are really good. I think there's 2 or 3 in total, maybe, of those episodes. But they're always good. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can download the Amazon app on your TV or your phone, and you can actually watch all of the Little House on the Prairies for free. So when I was young, my mom would give us a Tums as sleeping pill because we couldn't sleep. Worked every year. Things really do. It's like what do they call that when they give you a sugar pill? The oh shit, what's the name for that? What's the name of that when they give you a pill that's a sugar pill, but you think it's the actual pill and it actually works because it tricks your mind? Merry Christmas, Stephanie. Placebo, that's it. Thank you, guys. I can never think of anything when I'm on here. It's like my brain goes completely blank. But anyway, just Christmas memories. The Little House on the Prairie ones are good. I really like those. There's if I like the Andy Griffith Show too. There's a I think there was only one Christmas episode on Andy Griffith, and that's hard to believe. There was 8 years of the Andy Griffith Show and only one episode about Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. I get verbally paralyzed sometimes when I live stream too. Yeah, it's like my brain just goes bonkers or something. I don't know. Especially when I'm trying to say something and I read a comment and then I really go brain dead. Have a massive brain fart, as they call them. In this area of the country in Kentucky, we have brain farts. I was raised to know that Father Xmas was not real, though still went to see him, and raised mine to know he wasn't true too. Okay, cool. Everyone has their little traditions they do, and that's awesome. What if it works for you and you love it? That's awesome. Another really good show, guys. Amanda says her favorite is A Christmas Story. Great movie. I don't know if they still do this because I don't have cable anymore. But I know that used to, they played that all day long on, it was either TNT or TBS. Do they still do that, Amanda? I remember they used to. And wait, Ron, do you have Christmas in America? I'm still checking on that, Stephanie. It's I think there's a possibility that we do. But I am investigating. I'm this close to solving the case, guys. And these people are trying to stop me. They don't want me to solve the case whether there's Christmas in America or not. And I'm this close. I'm going on a rant. I need some stupid shots. Just kidding, guys. Really, I am. I'm parodying someone as we speak. National Lampoon's Christmas movie. I always really liked that one. One of my favorite parts was when he sprays that Pam on that sled and goes down that hill. Oh, I mean, it goes fast, and he goes across the highway into the Walmart parking lot. The Red Ryder BB gun. What a great memory! And his dad gets the lamp. That's the leg. Oh, that was so funny. And then the kid gets the tongue stuck to the pole, and that really will happen. I'm telling you, it will. Do not stick your tongue to a freezing cold metal pole. Um, Love Actually is the best Christmas movie, in my opinion. I've never seen that one. I'll have to check it out. A Homecoming, Walton's Christmas. See, a lot of you guys like the same stuff I do. I was raised on Andy Griffith and Little House on the Prairie and things like that. I'm really an old soul. I really am. I was born in the wrong era. I really believe that. Me and my mom and son do elf presents Christmas Eve, new PJs and mulled punch with no alcohol, apart from my son on the Koperberg fruity cider LOL. That's a great memory, great tradition there. I can remember as kids, every year we got a pair of those PJs that had the feet in them, and they zipped all the way up. Did anyone else get those for Christmas, or was it just me? I hope I'm not the only one. The dog was not his name. I can't remember. No, I have not seen Love Actually. I don't know what's wrong with me. Believe me, there's been many diagnoses of what's wrong with me. Merry Christmas, Kimmy. It's been a while since I've seen you. Glad to see you tonight. Love Actually makes me cry every time. I'll have to check that out. I am 43 years old. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. It's a great evening, isn't it, guys? Is anyone alone tonight? Spending Christmas Eve alone? My son, I pretty much might as well be alone because my son and his girlfriend, they stay upstairs. They pretty much don't come downstairs. Now, they will come down and eat, but my daughter went to her mom's house, and so I'm just down here doing a live with you guys. I'm alone. Romper suits or onesies. I think there's different names for them nowadays. I know, Abby. If you had to pee, you had to zip it. It zipped all the way up to here, and there was no like any area down here that you could just unzip in the area you needed to unzip. No, you're not alone, Jody. You're here with all of us. I'm not alone. No, I'm not. I'm alone. Not a problem. You all are here. Oh, that's great. We all are here together. We're here with each other. It's a great night. If we wouldn't get a copyright strike, we could watch some sort of Christmas movie on here all together. But I know we'll get a strike, so I don't want to do that. Also, I see there's new people that's came in. In the description of my video, on the very bottom, there's a link to the Amazon wish list for Heidi and Shane's kids. They did make an Amazon wish list. If any of you guys are interested in taking a look at that, it is on there in the description. No, not those Avatillo. I'm talking about the ones you put them on, and they started zipping on one side all the way down at the foot. And you put both your legs in, and it started, put your arms in, and then you started zipping it all the way up. And they had like vinyl feet in them. I can't remember if it's vinyl or what it's actually made of. But we got those every year. They was like a straight jacket. They kind of were. I've never been in a straight jacket, but I'm assuming. I like that. Check out Bobby 37's Avatar thing there. I need to steal that from you. That's awesome. Check that out, Moxley Crew. We all need to get one of those. All righty, guys. Oh, does anyone know of any movies? I still love the Griswolds. Man, I was just talking about that. I love that movie. That's a great movie. Yep, Gypsy. That's what I'm talking about. The footsies built in every year. Oh my gosh. My daughter is wearing one soon. She's 15. My daughter has a onesie too, but they actually have them now where you can unbutton them in the rear end of them, and you can sit down and pee, or if you're a girl. And then I don't know if I have anything because I don't have a young son. He's 22, so he don't wear a onesie right now. But my daughter at 13, she wears a onesie, and it has the thing where you can unbutton it on the rear end, and I guess just pop your butt down right on the commode. We're watching the Griswolds right now. That is such a great movie. I love the part when he goes over the hill on that sled. Home Alone, another good one. I think I might turn on. Let's see where Santa is, guys. Oh, let's see. Yes, I can't. Tavik. Trying to look at some of the countries down below him. This is live right now, guys. This is live. We are tracking Santa as he makes his way across the globe this Christmas Eve. So not only are we spending our little lovely family together, we are tracking Santa. Does anybody recognize where he's at? I can't even pronounce the names of those countries, so I don't know where he's at right now. That would absolutely be the best job in the world. You work one day a year, and then you get to fly around that whole day in a sleigh with reindeer flying it. How awesome would that be? Gypsy, what do you mean until you was 10? I'm 43 and I still believe in Santa. What are you talking about? Merry Christmas to everyone. Oh, I tell you, a great movie is the movie A Christmas Carol. The one with the older one. With the older man. Oh, hang on. I got to look this up because it's my favorite version of it. Trying to think of the actor's name that played in it. Do you guys know what that guy's name is? It's the older version of it. Of A Christmas Carol. Shoot. He's the one that played Ebenezer Scrooge in the movie. No, not Bill Murray. What is his name? It's like he has a name with an initial. I can't, I know Charles Dickens is who wrote it. It's that version. Gypsy, Margot is home. Oh, shoot. I know another movie he played in, so I'll see the George C. Scott. That's the one I'm thinking of. That version of A Christmas Carol is my favorite version of it. George C. Scott. Yeah, that's it. No, not Alistair Sim. It was George C. Scott. That version of A Christmas Carol is my favorite version of it. I don't know if that's anyone else's favorite version, but that's mine. Michael Caine. My name is Michael Caine. I'm the next Ricky Gervais. Not really. I think I need a Christmas cigarette. Mel has a different name for a cigarette. But now, if you guys want, I know it's early, but after I eat, I think I'm going to go and eat. And if you want me to, I can come back on later this evening if you guys would like that. Now, any of the mods, you don't have to do any of this. I'm just saying that this is a possibility of me, because it's just going to be me sitting around watching YouTube or TV if I don't. So, Jan 984 says she's going to bed. It's a great movie, really funny. Yeah. Sorry, I won't be in tonight. Okay. I would say the Queen of England will probably mention AD in her speech. I need my beauty sleep too. I really do. Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, sort of animated. Yeah, that's a good version too. Cassius says he'll not be alone if he's with us, guys. We'll be back. I do want to eat. That ham's over there smelling really good. It's making me hungry. So I might go eat, and then I'll come back on for you guys, and we'll talk more about Christmas. Does that sound good for you guys? It's completely up to you guys. I'll come back if you want me to. Okay, 984. I'll have this smoke, and then I'll go. And I think Mel said she will come on later with me, possibly. And believe me, Cassius, those three women are crazy. I'm having a ribeye steak for dinner. Queen Elizabeth mentioning AD, LOL. I heard that she was going to mention him. I'm not sure of that. That's not. Ange says she'll be here. All righty then. YouTubers make good money eating on camera. Just saying. Yeah, but y'all probably don't want to watch me eat. Believe me. Did you see where I ate that piece of cake? All right, guys. It's 1 hour. I'm going to smoke my cigarette, then I'll go. And we'll make plans for me to be back later. I'll probably come back around 7 p.m., which is about an hour and a half from this time right now. And we'll spend Christmas Eve together. And if Mel comes on, I'm sure we'll spend it laughing. For sure. if Mel comes on. Last Saturday, we had a real hoot, me and Mel. Probably in about an hour and a half, Abby, after I go. Probably around between 7 and 7:30, so anywhere between 1.5 and 2 hours. Just keep an eye on notifications, because you might have one that says Moxley is coming on. Can you wear your jammies? Of course you can. You can come naked if you want. You're not going to be on camera. Unless, well, I better not say that. Yep, it will be 12 to 12:30 UK time. Oh, will Santa be running during that time? We got to check Santa. Nope. Yes, no punts. Oh, okay. Let's check for Santa really quick before I go. We have to check where he's at. Let me take this down. And then we can check where Santa's at really quickly. Can anyone tell where that's at? Let me put it on full screen and see if we have any more luck. Oh, that's really neat there. Full screen. Below, I see Worlington, Immendigen, got a Madringen, Froenfield, Adorf, Zell, Wheeler, Mama. Oh, I don't know where any of these places are. Oh, he's making a turn. That about made me dizzy when he made that turn. I'm glad I'm not in that sleigh. I got dizzy just watching it on NORAD just now. Bobby 3700 said he can see his house. To be frank, it looks the same as it did last time. No, it does not. So I'm going to smoke my cigarette, then I'm going to go, and I will be back between 12 and 12:30 UK time, 7 to 7:30 my time. And if you're not able to come back, and I don't see you tomorrow, Merry Christmas. And I'll also show you guys, when I come back, the new case we're going to be going over. I talked about it when I first came on, but I'll go over that again. I'll show you all the video I played. Also, before I go, the link in my description, the bottom link, it's an Amazon.com link. That is the Christmas wish list for Shane and Heidi's kids, if you want to check that out. In case you do, the link is in the description. I feel like something hit me in the eye. Like a piece of dust or something got right in my eye. Happy Christmas, John, Braun. Enjoy. Thank you, Diane. Same to you. Santa has been on the sherry. Oh, I hope not. Can you get DUI on a sleigh? I guess you probably could. I would hate to be the police officer that gave Santa a DUI, though, wouldn't you? Imagine the chaos he would cause by arresting Santa Claus. That wouldn't be good. So hopefully Santa doesn't get a DUI. Credit to Critical K. Yeah, it seems like Critical K has set up this link, so credit goes to her for setting up the link. It is linked in the description. Merry Christmas, guys, and I will see you in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.